Hello, my name is Rona, just like the hardware store. And I have a bottle of water up here with me because I get dry mouth. No, I'm not a meth addict. I just want to make that clear. I just get dry mouth, that's all. Anyway, I get really bad, debilitating migraines about 3 or 4 times a month. So I hope that I don't come off sounding like a baby, but I really, really, really hate pain. And subsequently, I had to go see a neurologist to see if he could help me with my migraines. And the guy had the audacity to ask me, "Are you sure they're just not little headaches, girl?" And I said, "Well, you know, Doc, I've been getting them since I was 9 years old. I think I know the difference between a migraine and a headache." And I said, "Here, let's give you an example. Let's say someone's mad at you and they grab your nuts and they twist them so that they look like a ShamWow. Or maybe you go to the 7-Eleven and you get one of those crappy Slurpees and you drink it really fast and get a brain freeze. Yeah, I know, that's really painful. That's my pain, Doc. Migraine is your grain." So I take a lot of prescriptions for other stuff too, so I know I'm going to sound like a drug addict, but I'm not. No, kidding. No, I have different ailments, and it's just that I have to have all these pills so that I can operate normally, so that I can do this. And a lot of the pills that I take have like huge long letters. So like there's diacetylin, cinnamon, gabapentin, and furanol with codeine and all this stuff. And it's almost like you need a Latin class to read the damn pill bottle. It's ridiculous. And so anyway, I have to take certain stuff, you know, once a week, and it helps. It helps with my humor and it helps with everything else. But I have a younger sister. She's 4 years younger than me. She lives in London, England. She does not have the chronic pain problem, so she's very lucky. Apparently, from what my mother says, my sister matured more and more than I did, which makes me feel really warm and fuzzy. She said that my sister had beautiful white head of hair when she was born, and she crawled very early. You know, she was just one of those advanced babies. And she said, however, you were born, you were bald, except you had this piece of hair coming out of your head. And it looked like those anglerfish that, you know, they show on National Geographic, and they're waving this thing around to catch prey. And she said, you didn't know how to crawl. I said, what do you mean I didn't know how to crawl? She says, well, she said, you get around on the rug, on your butt. And she said, it kind of looked like, you know, when a dog has an itchy crotch and is trying to scratch it. I thought, oh, nice, thanks, Mom. So I have a really close family, you know, my mom and I are like this. And so my sister, she's 4 years younger than me. She lives in England, in London specifically, and we've been trying to get her to move back for the last 20 years. She says no. She says Alberta is full of hillbillies, which kind of ticks me off. And I said, well, gosh darn there, sis. At least our hillbillies aren't in our subway systems trying to blow them up every day like y'all are over there. So, point made. But anyway, yeah, so we're trying to get her to move back, you know, so we can blow her up in the subway. But anyway, London is really weird. They have really strange stuff in their convenience stores. And my sister had a convenience store not far from where she lived, and it's just like everything else in London. Everything's like 2 inches apart. Like, you know, here's your flat, and then there's the store, and then there's a pub, and then there's another flat, and it's like everything is attached at the hip. So I went to this convenience store, and I'm looking around, and the first thing I see is this can, and it has spotted dick on it. Spotted dick? What the hell? Then I see the potato chips, or crisps as they call them, and I see liver and onion crisps. I was thinking, what the hell kind of food is this? I'm thinking, no wonder these people have bad teeth over there. If they're eating spotted dick and liver and onion potato chips, what kind of crap do they have in their system? And I'm thinking, you know, spotted dick, yeah. You know, the one time I did see a spotted dick, I had some slides that were sent for medical analysis, and I'm looking at them, and I'm thinking, if you got spotted dick, you need to go for treatment real fast, because if you don't get it fixed, you're going to have black, ugly, smelly, fall-off dick. And that's way worse than spotted dick, and no one's going to be spanking that bad boy. Yeah, it's a scary thought, but you know, when you see spotted dick on a can, it's just not right. So anyway, my sister and I are big animal lovers. However, when we go to a restaurant, we kind of diverse on things because she is a vegetarian and I'm omnivorous, which means that I eat anything that's on the menu. But anyway, yeah, she's a vegetarian. However, when we're in a restaurant, she drives me nuts because she asks, "Oh, excuse me, could you tell me, is it chicken free range or not?" I said, "What the hell are you asking about a chicken dish?" I said, "How do you know if the chicken's free range? You don't know if the chicken was locked up at Guantanamo Bay or if the chicken was in a goddamn Beverly Hills health spa. You have no idea what this chicken has in its life." And I said, "Anyway, you're a vegetarian, why are you asking about a meat dish? Because that's like a lesbian asking a man how big his dick is. Either way, neither one of you is going to eat it." Thank you very much. My name is Rona Anderson.
Lovely, Rona. Thank you, Rona. Thank you, Rona. Wouldn't mind working Rona over there, wouldn't it? Yeah, there's got to be a Rona joke, a hardware joke in there somewhere.
Lumber.
We have your next comic coming up here. He's going to be putting his comedy stylings for you on the stage.